Hijo de la chinga, güey. Alright, go to Val. Grab the chain. Visit. Oh, dodge sideways and you can dodge the Impenetrable Thorns. Oh. Aha! Alright, phase 1 going down. It helps that I have more flasks to survive this time around. Dodge that. Alright. Okay, got number 2. Come on. We ain't done yet, Mimic. We ain't out the woods yet. Oh. Oh, he killed me. Ooh, man. Ooh. All right, here we go. One more round. One more round. We got this. We can do this. Ooh, no, I'm alive.
I'm still alive.
Yes! Traga! Victoria! Oh, I got Miquella's Great Rune. That is an important end game. That is a very important end game piece of equipment that you want to use for the final boss. Here, because
keeps you from getting
from losing. Whenever in phase 2, when he does that little hug thing or whatever, where he tries to charm you, if you get charmed twice, it's over. If you get charmed once and then you use Miquella's Great Rune, it completely negates the attempt. Once I found that out, I was like, ooh, chow. So, damn. Both the Grand Sacks, even though this guy is supposed to be weak against fire and lightning, fire and magic, Dragon Lightning was the winner.
Yep.
Dude, that's freaking... Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. This has been amazing. I know that this avatar was a pain in the ass at first, but before I jumped back on to go ahead and show me giving him the goods, I actually helped him I helped my boy Scarlet X Star over in his world. Now, one thing I did learn that I feel is important for us to know as players, right? So let me just sit on first, pop a squat, if you will. So I know the one conversation I know me and other people in Elden Ring community have had is the whole thing with Scadutree Blessings and how that affects when it comes to summoning friends or when being summoned for a friend for a boss fight. So if we put the whole DLC element out, right, and we just focus on the main game, right, main game Elden Ring, right, for example, you summon a friend. Let's say they're like level 200 something. They have like 60 vigor. They have 60 stamina, over 30 mind, right? But then you're like level like 50, and then your vigor, mind, and stamina is kind of low. What's gonna happen is that when you summon your overpowered friend, even with a group password, his or her bar is actually gonna drop down to your level. They'll still have their other stats like strength, dex, intelligence, faith, arcane, whatever. Like those elements do not change. But what does change is your HP, FP, and stamina. Now, in Shadow of the Erdtree, with that said, and I want to also add this to the preface, when in main game Elden Ring, let's say you're level 50, your friend is level 250 something, whatever the fuck, right? But then as you level up, your friend that gets summoned, his bars start, going closer and closer to what you have. So if you're all of a sudden you leveled up your vigor and stamina all the way up to 60, and they're at 60, they're gonna actually be even matched when you summon them, versus when you were lower leveled and had lower stats in terms of your vitality, your life and stamina. the Scadutree blessings apply the same way. Let me explain. So, for example, my Scadutree blessing is 9, right? Scarlet Star's Scadutree blessing is actually an 11. So, if I am summoned to his world, I'm Gucci. However, when I summon him to my world, he will be a little bit weaker. But because now our blessing level is similar, you know, it's not far apart like it was. Because, for example, when I was fighting Mesmer, I you know, while Scarlet Star was at an 11 or a 12. So when he came into my world, he was weaker, and therefore he couldn't contribute to the fight, you know, compared to if I was in his world. So with that being said, you know, there's, you know, the same elements from base game, you can apply them when it comes to Scadutree blessings in Shadow of the Erdtree. Revered Spirit Ash, but I finally got it to 5. Oh my god. So if you guys remember earlier in my journey in Shadow of the Erdtree, when I fought Relana and survived, my blessing was at 3 and my Ash was at 4. So my Mimic was technically stronger than me. But now, tables have turned where I'm obviously stronger. So, one of those little things. And oh my god, my character looks like he's sleepy too. God damn. I mean, he's been through it. So now, oh my god, look at the scenario. Let's take a look at this. Like, obviously, you see a lot of dead leaves and everything. And all these trees. You know what's interesting? When you think about it, it's almost like they've been death blighted in a way. So, just my opinion. Obviously, this is the shadow of the Erdtree, literally. And if you're wondering why the tree, you know, has that in-between interlocking thing, think back to Berserk with the life tree in the Fantasia arc. It's literally just like that, like spiraled up and squeezed together. So let me try and get a more further view so that way you guys can actually get a better view. So, damn. And this is the closest you're going to get to it. So I'm curious now what it looks like when we get closer to the tree itself. Yeah, let's take a look. Damn. Oh, let's see what it says here. Be wary of chaos. Visions of well done. Likely flower. Therefore, why is it always trio? In other words, they were letting you know that it was a 3-phase fight. I did it, by the way. Well done. Well done. Time. Don't give up. Visions of flower. And notice how this flower is actually looking ahead. As though there's something down here. Very interesting. It doesn't seem like we can really do. Visions of tree. And it kind of looks like the deep root depths. With Godwin and stuff. That's what really blows my mind with the way it looks. It's like it is as though everything here, like, even though Godwin is legit dead, remember his body and the death root seems to have affected everything around. Yeah. Still no lover. Oh, you can actually see the moon beyond that. That's interesting. Very fascinating indeed. Why is it always tree? So I'm wondering where next. Oh, something there. I'm curious. What does it say here? Praise the research. Yeah, you see that interlocking. Behold head. Not anymore. Curious. Huh. Interesting. Now we're back to where we were. I still gotta get the old mother. I gotta see where to get it. Not the Morth ruins. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. So now here's the deal. Huh. Interesting. So. Oh, there it is. Oh, mother. Now, this is important. So. Inner order. Oh, it looks like we're going back to the 7th floor. Oh, this is not going to be fun, folks.
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
Yeah. And he went back. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Oh!
Sense of this jumble.
Huh. Interesting. I thought I might have. Huh.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble? Oh, interesting. I got Impenetrable Thorns. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I did this one already. Do it again. I didn't want to have to go through those links, but when you're getting in my way, you know. So go through the southwest. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna follow the path to the northwest. Oh. This is reminding me of Dark Souls 3. First door.
with them. I don't need to do any business with them. There we go. This is the one I was looking for the whole time. There we go. That's the gray set I need. Have this. There we go. Now. Nice. Something I didn't have. Nothing here. Now that means it's a long climb. Oh man, that was glorious. That was glorious. Kill me, son. Oh, I got a Fire Serpent incantation. Nice. Aha. This is it. Yeah, something's happened. After we killed that tree avatar, something changed. What? This is giving me vibes of we have to be very careful because we do not want to hit something and then we fall. Because then we have to start this all over. Sort of. Ah, it's another elevator. Ah. This ain't too bad. It's like a maze, but with ladders. You're trying to ascend, ascend, ascend. Ooh. Damn. Damn. I did that to myself. Well, thankfully, we're here. We don't have to go any further. How convenient. Back off. Back off, you'll be fine. You mess with me, well, we're gonna have problems. And it's a good thing I have something like Black Flame. So. So long, sucker. Wrath from afar. Interesting. Okay. So that way we're not losing total progress. That would happen. Right. Let's try this again. Let's see if we get this thing. See, this time I don't have to do that little detour. I can just go right ahead. Item above. Okay. Yep. And Fire Knight Hilde. Nice. Got a new Spirit Ash. Oh, I have to go down there, really? Oh my god, I got trolled with that one. Wow. Rock. Damn, I was so close to. Aha! We made it. That's it. Damn. This is beautiful. And that's where the Scadutree is. The shadow of the Erdtree itself. Now you see everything being covered. Damn. Right. Oh. Wait. Oh man, it's getting dark in here. Oh wow. Shall keep that gate. Okay. Mercy. Wait. Mercy for the spirited away shamans. What's this? Another fragment. Here it is. So, before it. Oh, mother. We did it. This is what I was coming for today. This was the goal. God, look how beautiful this is. Beautiful. Didn't expect something incredible, but time for edge. But first things first. This admire this is so. It's the Scaduview, or the Shadowview. That's the proper way to pronounce it. First of all, look at this. Admire the beauty, man. This is bliss right here. You can actually see the moon, despite the shadows. This is Hinterland. Now, do we have enough to... No, not enough. Not enough of those either. I had to pick a path to start. Maybe here. Man, look how quiet this is. How peaceful. It's a warthog. Hey. Hello, piggy. So beautiful. So quiet. I knew it! We meet again. And of course, I die. Oh man. Of course this would happen to me. This would happen. Hey, Nick, hurry up. enemy fell, but I got a Blessing America though. And we got one more. We got one more Tree Sentinel. Keep running. Damn. Ooh. We almost got him. There you go. yourself as your ally here. Basically, think Witcher 3 at this point in Metal Gear Solid. Right. Crocodile. You're done. You're done. Two blessings. I got a total of 3 blessings in Marika in one playthrough. Ooh. Now, we go ahead. Sure he was. Sure he was. Oh, there's so many areas to go. If you ask me, I want to go up here first. You can see, ooh, you can see Dragon Peak from here. Oh, you can see the Bellarat Tower. Yeah, you can see everything. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, I just felt the goosebumps just entering here. Bling flong. Think of the Elden Beast music. I'm sorry, this is one of those moments where I'm not rushing. I'm not running through this. You gotta take this in. This shows you right here how deep and profound this game is in terms of verticality. Like this right here. Just look at that. Up ahead, where I'm looking, that's where we began, like the Bellarat Tower or whatever, and then behind all that is the end game. Same place where we first went is also the last place we go. I'm curious about that though. This is where I have to change my gear because and be my real chill self. Oh my God, you can see everything here. You can see the shadow tree itself. You can see whatever that building is. Obviously, that's where we came from. Behind the Shadow Keep. Interesting. It's crazy how you can see the moon. If you notice, you see aura from that house pointing towards that tree, which is very, very interesting. I want to point that out because for me, that's like dream fuel, not nightmare fuel, dream fuel. There's a difference. It's just a work of beauty. Oh, let's look at this tree. Minor Erdtree. Okay. Let's read that, shall we? Go to inventory. Continuously heals allies in the area. Requires 7D faith. So if you're a pure faith build, this is a big one. Secret incantation of Queen Marika. Only the kindness of gold, without order. Creates a small illusory Erdtree that continuously restores the HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. I wish I'd think about that for a second, right? Like, remember this. In Shaman Village, Marika is a Newman, as we have learned since the base game, from day one. The Black Knife Assassins, also Newman. And if you remember back when we were visiting Bellarat and then learning about the Horn Scent, and then all the times that we went to the jails and stuff, where you had all the jars, you end up finding out that the Horn Scent had a thing with taking people that resembled Marika, because they have a symbol similar to the combination. It would be on the forehead, similar to the Marika rune and Radigan's symbol. And to think, this is where she came from. Beautiful place like this. Another place where you don't see fighting or horror. I just hear a bird fly. House. Can't enter it. Hilde, hey. Let's look up. I'm curious now. Let's not be disrespectful. Let's give this area some respect. Just want to look at the house. See what's around it. The architecture. And you got this withered tree. Another house. So remember when I was talking about the Newman, right? This is where they came from. And obviously, you have what looks like Marika. Her hair's withered away, kind of like Filianor from Dark Souls 3 Ring of City. Let's pick this up. The Golden Braid. Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. So in other words, it completely negates it. A braid of golden hair cut loose. Queen Marika's offering to the grandmother. Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. What was her prayer? Her wish? Her confession? There's no one left to answer. And Marika never returned home again. It's crazy, right? She ascended to godhood and never returned to this land after. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed, like in the beginning opening cutscene, you know, when we play Elden Ring, New Journey, Old Journey, whatever. And one of the things you notice is that when you see her do her pose and everything, she doesn't have normal, like, you know, humanoid skin. Her skin is cracked, like as though she's clearly not human, but she's a Newman. So would her kind be, you know, it just makes me wonder, like, and I'm surprised no one ever caught on to the fact that, you know, she's not just there posing, her skin is cracked, and yes, she was Marika the Eternal. So it made you wonder if her physical was even something to truly behold. Let's look at other things we got here. We got the Fire Knight Greaves, obviously, from Mesmer the Impaler's personal command. Each and every knight hailed from a renowned family of the Erdtree's upper echelons, but were shunned and chased from their homes after pledging allegiance to Mesmer as their master. Which means something went down. They most likely had the suspicions, you know, about the Serpent, and I want to actually talk about this. If you ever notice, at least this is the inference given by Elden Ring here when it comes to the Newman. Them and having children doesn't bode well. Hear me out, right? So Mesmer, as we saw when we beat him, he was cursed with a serpent in his body. A winged serpent at that, almost like dragon wings to some extent. He also had, you know, that dragon fire. You know. And that's Mesmer. Then you got when Marika got with Godfrey as her first Elden Lord. Their children, Morgoth and Mog, both ended up resembling the horn scent with the horns and everything. So it's like, yes, they're half Newman, but yet because of whatever reason, she couldn't have kids that didn't end up born with some sort of affliction or some sort of reminder of where she came from in the worst possible way. As we know, the Horn Scent basically committed absolute genocide of Marika's people. But she's the bad guy. Something doesn't add up about that with me. It doesn't sit right with me. I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, as I'm soaking this in, I'm like, God damn. Wrath from Afar. An Erdtree incantation discovered in the realm of shadow. Fires a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes. That's that move that the Fire Knights kept using on me. Charging increases the size of the shockwave. When the Elden Ring was shattered, the people of the realm of shadow felt it too, and feared it as a sign of the Erdtree's wrath. I was surprised not a single lore hunter has talked about this incantation, the meaning of that. So the lands between weren't the only area affected by the shattering. This realm of shadow felt it too. So what that tells me is that all that golden sap that we see coming from the shadow tree and everything, that is a result of the shattering that happened with Queen Marika the Eternal. Now this one requires 34 faith. I may considering farming Albanorics just so I can use it, because that's cool. And of course, Rune of an Unsung Hero. Golden remnants of the grace bestowed upon heroes who fell in the realm of shadow. The great heroes of the war were richly blessed by the grace of the Erdtree, but were not honored in death. Fire Knight Hilde. Ashen remains in which the spirits dwell. A spirit who belonged to the Fire Knights, an order which answers directly to Mesmer. Hilde swings a slender greatsword and casts fire incantations. There was a dear friend to Salazar the Sage, and joined those who urged that the specimens be preserved. Hilde's ashes were enshrined as a charm to protect the storehouse. The Fire Serpent. Incantation of the Fire Knights under Mesmer, the Impaler's personal command. Launch a serpentine flame that bends and curls in pursuit of its foe. Charging enhances potency. When the flame they received from Mesmer would not find purchase within them, the Fire Knights relied on fire incantations to honor their bond. I actually have the specs for it. Oh my god, I'm so happy I can actually apply this. I would love to actually give it a try along with Black Flame, because as you've seen in my playthrough, instead of me sticking to my quality arcane playstyle, I've kind of started stretching towards the faith department, mainly because I love Black Flame, Ancient Dragon Lightning, Ghost Flame. You know, I dig those things, and I'm kind of finding myself like, you know what, I like these other elements too. And that's the beauty of this game, is like Shadow of the Erdtree kind of makes you want to actually explore other options and not stick to the build that you're like, yeah, this is how I'm going to play, this is going to be my style, this is how it's going to be. And then you dive in this game and you find and learn so much more, which I think is beautiful, you know. Impenetrable Thorns. Sorceries of those who abandon the practice of incantations after devout faith reward them with only despair. Summons the Shadow Tree's impenetrable thorns from the ground. The sorcery can be used repeatedly. The image of the twisted Shadow Tree is an edict. Denounce their ways, do them harm, for they have abandoned us. And yeah, it's a sorcery that scales on faith. You know, when's the last time I seen a sorcerer or mage type of item that scales on faith? Wait for it. The Moonlight Greatsword in Demon Souls. Like literally, it completely scales on faith. Like what? And here you got something here, but there's a reason for it. Now this. Alright, so 2 things. And I'm going to take these things with me into the end game. Golden Braid. The highest way to negate holy damage. And then you have Mikola's Great Rune. Retains naught but the power to resist charms. So as you can see, right, it's broken. He broke the damn thing. Along with everything else he broke about himself. Even Saint Trina, as you guys have seen. But if you observe the broken rune, if you really observe it, you can tell that it has a similar line to Millennia's, right? And the interesting part is like the texture and colors aren't that far apart from hers. says here, broken and bereft of his bounty, it retains naught but the power to resist charms. Megala set off for the tower enshrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. All in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it, and be reborn as a new god. And yet, the thing that I'm wondering is, what was the original sin? I feel like no one's actually talked about it. Maybe Miss Chalice, Smoketown, Jack is a Mimic, Vadi Vidya, AGT Jake might end up actually diving in on this. Even the Senator Tarnished, for all we know. Who, by the way, also great YouTube channel to look into when it comes to thinking on a more psychological perspective when it comes to the story of Elden Ring, which I think he does an excellent job. Because I've been trying to figure this out. The only sin that I recall Marika having committed was the sealing of the Rune of Death. And thus, no one truly having a death. And a lot of it, I believe, as others have said, hinges on the fact that she saw her people suffer genocide, complete destruction. And that is why she decided to ascend to godhood. To eventually remove the Rune of Death, so those around her would never have to worry about dying and that'll be it. But rather instead, if they die and death itself has been sealed away, instead of people dying, they can always reincarnate through the Erdtree and then thus have a chance to reincarnate in a new form and live life over and over. That's almost Buddhistic in essence, if you really think about it. Might as well read this now before I use it. Remembrance of the Scadutree Avatar, hewn into the Shadow Tree. The Shadow Tree is the shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. So, if you've ever looked at the Erdtree itself, the main game, before even Shadow of the Erdtree ever happened, if you ever look carefully at the Erdtree, regardless of the ending, regardless of where you're actually seeing the tree at in-game, you ever notice that the bark is cracked, it's kind of broken, a lot of the gold has been sapping away, and now we know why. The Realm of Shadow is like the deepest part of the iceberg. So if the main Erdtree itself is the surface, the id, the ego, then the Scadutree is the superego. Now bear this in mind, you're probably wondering, why am I saying Scadutree instead of Scadutree? The reason being is because in Old English, that is how you pronounced it. Instead of shadow is written Scadu, but it's Old English for shadow. So I just want to put that out there for you. I am curious as to what that'll give me. And then you have Iris of Grace. An iris blessed with the incantation of the Erdtree, placed on the eye of another to grant them the light of grace as fleeing blessing. Can also be used to receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. The Realm of Shadow. To receive the blessing of an equipped great rune. So I'm going to have to look into that. In the Realm of Shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erdtree to quell the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. Now here's one that looks familiar. It's the fight with Mesmer. Golden remnants of the grace, personally bestowed by Queen Marika to the heroes who joined the crusade for her. The brilliance of Queen Marika's grace blinds even the very best. And the whole crusade was really driven by vengeance against everyone that massacred and benefited from the genocide of the Newman. I mean, if you really think about it, The only pure-blooded Newman that remained were Marika and the Black Knives. That's it. Everyone else pretty much got massacred. And if you look at the Nokron, the Eternal Cities, and Noxtella, if you notice, it's like there's a lot of massacring. And then the jar thing, you know, that in itself is a doozy. So, yeah, look how beautiful this looks when time changes. Damn, Marika. I kind of actually feel bad for you. This is what they've done. It's kind of terrible when you think about it. Oh, what do we have here? Long. Let's keep looking around because I want to see everything else. Oh wow, how night falls. Oh man, I love how I can see my character's shadow here. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Time for a gorgeous view. Yes, it is. Look how beautiful that looks. But yet, it feels like something else is around. Still no ill-omened creature. Yeah, I've noticed that. Elden Ring, oh Elden Ring. But why is it always sadness? Yeah. I feel like there's something down there. And whatever it is, we may not like what we find. Ah, tranquility. Literally, the only two enemies were the Tree Sentinel. And boy, did they hit light trucks. It's crazy how bright the light is here. Wow, this is beautiful. I can't look at this story the same way anymore. Like, we thought, yo, America's like this evil person that betrayed people, because you know how they did the whole seduction betrayal thing to death with the promotion. God knows how many videos kept running their mouths about it, and now we see this, and it's like the only seduction I'm seeing is Mikula betraying. Like, no one's truly actually, like, you know, wooed genuinely by Mikula. Mikula's charming people. Man, I don't know what's down here, but boy, does it look creepy. Some people say that the game feels so empty because there's nothing around. But sometimes the environmental storytelling does everything for you. Sometimes you don't need to have an enemy at every square inch of every... Oh, I spoke too soon. There's finger creepers everywhere. Oh, those things. Oh, hell no. Oh, what the hell? It is as though the death root from Godwin, it seeped its way down here in the shadow, in the shadow realm. I do want to see how far this goes. And from the looks of it, oh boy, is everything I've been looking for come to fruition. Although there's still so much more down this way, but let's just take a look. So let's do this. Do it this way here. Let's go here. And let's just see what happens. Better break. Oh, you stupid block. In here. Oh, we meet again. There's a Fallingstar Beast here too. Oh, come on. Really? Ooh, this one. That's the punch. Ooh. Thank God for Torn. Ooh, shit. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Whoa. Ay, Dios mío. Me estoy cagando. Damn. Woo. Damn. I forgot. Yep. Vamos. Good stuff, man. Ooh, darn, you making me bleed. Ooh. See? Mimics HP will stay. Oh, shoot. I got stuck in a tree and I ended up paying for it. Come on, bitch. Cállate. Cállate, cabrón. We got Gravitational Missile. Ooh, spicy. So, it didn't just fall to Nokron. It fell here in the shadow of the Erdtree, too. Boy, is this raising questions. Well done. No, don't forget. Inventory. Fires a bolt of gravity that pulls in enemies. Intelligence 36 required. Well, glintstone source. It's a glintstone sorcery. Weird. You would think it'd be a gravity that manipulates gravitational forces. Fires a gravitational projectile that pulls in enemies before finally exploding. Ooh, that actually sounds cool. Charging is said to have originated in the lightless dark far beyond, the home of the Fallingstar Beast. So Estelle and the Fallingstar Beast are basically aliens. Man. A whole lot of fingers in here. Whoa, you see this? This one kind of looks like the 3 fingers. The 2 fingers, 2 fingers, 2 fingers. 1 finger. Oh no. Fingers of Dheo. Los dedos. Whoa, buddy. What is that? I can't even move. Whoa, what the hell? That's some freaking tempo shit right there. Stone Hill. Fingers. And a hole. So we're not just getting fingers, we're getting everything. Fingers and the butthole. Oh no, get the hell out of here. Leave me and Torrent alone, buddy. We're just trying to have an adventure, alright? Why does this figure look like a penis? Leave me the hell alone. Shit. Oh, it is dangerous up in this bitch. Now we know it isn't just feet with Miyazaki, it's fingers. Fuck. Can y'all leave me the hell alone? Coñazo, güey. Serenity Talisman +1. Nice. Actually, got something from that. Now, pattern of Erdtree Seed greatly boosts FP restoration from Flash of Cerulean Tears. Erdtree Seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. Its age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. First off, well done. Giant. If only I had a giant butt. Oh my god, I love this. Try fingers. I wonder if now we can actually go back to yeah. Let's go right here. We'll wrap it up for today. is, what's her face? She might be right over there.
My, you poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Huh. Talk to Jolán real quick.
Be gone. There is...
Really? You got nothing to talk about, babe? Come on now. Let's talk to Ymir then. What the? Those are figures he got in his hand? Oh my god.
Oh, there you are. The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. But fate can be a strange thing indeed. The hanging bell you sounded was not the one on the map I gave you. The bell you found was in fact here.
Huh. Interesting. Oh.
Please take a second look at the original map, and may the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Huh. Ask about the nature of the world.
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective. Unhinged from the start. Marika herself. And the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Huh. What about Mikola?
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
Huh. Interesting. And then now, this is how you get access to other sorceries. You got Miriam's Vanishing, which I don't have. Sorcery of a preceptor who served the Carian royal family. Used to conceal oneself with a glintstone haze, reappearing after a few seconds have passed. Directional inputs determine where one will reappear. The curator of the study hall was such a master of the sorcery that now bears her name. Well, might as well. If I don't own it, I'm buying it. Plain and simple. Glintstone nail fires a shattering magic nail. Said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight. Charging increased potency. Count Ymir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. And there's glintstone nails, multiple. Yeah. Okay.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Huh. Yep. So now... Oh, check this out. So, beloved Stardust. A talisman depicting a wizard's hand gently gripping a glintstone. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. Count Ymir was known for his recitations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above, with adoration for Stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. Now, the second map of ruins indicates another hollow ruin apart from the one shown in the first map. So, with that in mind, what does that mean with the map now? So, oh, that's why. Because the next round is past the Dragon's Pit. So right here. Oh, whatever's waiting for us here. Oh joy. We're gonna be trying fingers and buttholes. So there's that. And there's a whole bridge that crosses over, and that is what takes us down here. Why do some of them look like little dicks, man? I don't get it. But
oh, hello. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Alright. Where'd Jolán go? Oh, she's there.
How did Count Ymir reward you with that? Then I see you have gained his trust, and therefore mine. I am Jolán. The night is yours now to wield. Don't get the wrong idea. We are neither friends nor confidants. I am merely honoring Count Ymir's wishes. Enough of you. Enough of you.
Okay, fine, bitch. Oh, man. Alright, so now, that's what we're gonna do. Go back to the deal with Lost Grace. And, well, check that Remembrance. I already read it to you guys earlier, but just for refreshments. First thing, I always look here first, because you never know. Okay, new. Okay, remembrances. Once again, remembrance of the Scadutree Avatar. It's a shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stock, rendering it brittle. So now, we have the choice of two things, Shadow Sunflower Blossom, or the Land of Shadow. Let's just read the Land of Shadow first. Incantation originating from Scadutree Avatars. Creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired towards foes after a brief delay. This incantation channels the force of the Shadowtree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. You need 58 faith to use it. Now, the Sunflower Blossom. Check this out. The head of a monstrous shadow sunflower manifestation of the Scadutree. And again, might be just a flower, wielded as a weapon. Much like the Scadutree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in tender embrace. Unique skill, Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam down the blossom with a hard Shadow Sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. You know, I'm not sure which one to go for, but to be honest, because I can wield this, I will likely go ahead with the Sunflower Blossom. So there's that. So there you have it.
Now go forth. Let the words of the
Yeah. We all know the fingers are lying through their teeth. Well, not lying through the teeth, they just don't know that the greater will got nothing to do with them.